So match number 1 of the afternoon would see the DKW Showcase title put on the line as two Essex Rescue favourites would square off. We had Peter Miller taking on the champion, Jaden Williams. Now, on his way out, Williams would actually abuse, Rescue Junior the third. He was giving it as good as he got, though, as I would expect from him. Before the match would even start, Williams would stomp on Miller's shirt. He'd charge in before the bell, but to no avail, as they would trade off with some big blows. Miller would then hit the lariat to Williams, sending him to the outside, and then follow this up with a baseball slide. They would then trade chops, beautiful chops on the outside. Love me some chops, I do. Miller would then slam Williams onto the apron, and once back in the ring, he would hit an old school arm drag, followed up by a monkey flip, and then a beautiful suplex that would send Williams to the outside again. We would see, once back in the ring, Williams would hit a running seated lariat. Miller would head up top. He'd hit a missile drop kick. Williams would respond with a sunset flip for a near fall. He'd then start to beat down, land some more chops, and resort to some bending the rules with a dirty, filthy eye poke. But follow this up with a scoop slam and a running shooting star for another near fall. Both men would eventually be down as Miller would hit a sidewalk slam. You'd see some explosive drop kicks by Williams, followed up by a 619. Miller would respond with a claymore for a near fall. The two of them would fight on the apron. Eventually, Williams would hit a go to sleep and a running kick for another near fall, and then turn his abuse to me. Miller would hit the angle slam for a near fall, but Williams would eventually lock in the crippler crossface, and Miller would tap out, enabling Williams to retain his title. Wow, what an opening match this was between two fantastic superstars. Great way to start the event, honestly was. Title on the line. Great match between these two competitors. Miller, love his moustache, gave a great showing, as he always does. He always tries his best in the ring. He's always fantastic, entertaining, and just love him. Definitely pushed Williams right to the very limit in this match, but he came up a little bit short. Now, Williams was a fantastic champion, absolutely fantastic, phenomenally talented individual. He did what he had to do. There was the abuse, there was the rule bending, but he came away by making his opponent tap out, and what a victory it was. Anyway, if you ever get a chance to see either of these two fantastic talents in action, I highly recommend you do so for yourselves.